What makes people stop, read, and buy? Victor Schwab, one of the greatest ad men of all time, knew the answer. And in chapter 2 of his timeless book, How to Write a Good Advertisement, he explains a principle that can turn an ordinary ad into a powerhouse of persuasion, showing people an advantage. In today's video, we'll explore what that really means and why most advertisers fail to do it. And if you're serious about writing copy that sells, you'll want to stick around until the end. Then grab the book at the link in the description. So let's assume you've done the first thing right. You've grabbed attention with a great headline and a sharp layout. You've got the reader to look at your ad, but as Victor Schwab reminds us, catching attention and holding it are two different things. So what now? Now comes the real job, showing the reader exactly what's in it for them. This is the golden question at the heart of every buying decision. What will your product do for me? Don't talk about your company. Don't open with your history or how proud you are of your craftsmanship. Tell me what I get. Quickly, clearly, powerfully. Like Dr. Samuel Johnson once said during an auction, we're not selling boilers and vats. We're selling the opportunity to become rich beyond the dreams of avarice. That's copywriting. Schwab says you can show an advantage in two powerful ways. Positive. Show how your product helps the reader gain money, time, health, success, confidence, happiness, praise, security. Negative. Show what your product protects them from loss, fear, pain, boredom, embarrassment, illness, risk. Both are emotional, both are effective, and both speak to something deeper. Behind every benefit is a human desire. Schwab lays out a list of what people want. To gain money, time, health, popularity, praise, leisure, advancement. To be admired, informed, secure, influential, attractive. To do, express themselves, resist control, satisfy curiosity, stand out. To save, effort, discomfort, risk, embarrassment. Napoleon once said, there are two motives for action, self-interest and fear. Schwab agrees and teaches us how to use them. To show someone an advantage, you have to understand their inner world. Schwab doesn't just list desires, he paints full emotional portraits of your average reader, how they talk to themselves, how they feel when they're alone, what they hope for, and what they fear. Here are just a few. Money and career. I'm working hard but getting nowhere. I've got ideas but no one listens. There's got to be a shortcut somewhere. Security in old age. I've earned my peace. I want freedom, not charity. Popularity. Others always get the invites. I don't want to be wallpaper. Appearance. I'm not unattractive, but I could be stunning if I had the time and money. These thoughts aren't abstract. They're real. They're the fuel that moves the reader's heart toward action. Schwab warns us, as copywriters become successful, they risk losing touch with the common touch. You must never forget your audience is made of real people, not clients, not your friends, not your spouse. He says, 3 of the most expensive words in advertising are, my wife says. To stay grounded, Schwab offers 5 ways to stay connected to mass psychology. Read popular books, magazines, comics. Watch the movies and TV shows people actually enjoy. Listen to radio shows that attract huge audiences. Talk to everyday workers, taxi drivers, clerks, cashiers. Study successful direct response ads. They only repeat what works. To connect with the reader, Schwab says, you must first feel what they feel. If you want your reader to cry, you must first cry yourself. If you want them to hope, you must feel their frustration and their dream. A good ad isn't a cold pitch, it's empathy made visible. It's the distilled understanding of ordinary human emotion, desire, and fear. The first paragraph of your body copy can make or break your ad. It should. 1. Pick up the promise made in your headline. 2. Be short, simple, and emotionally engaging. 3. Offer a taste of the benefit to come. Let's compare 2 real ad openings. A group of top artists has agreed to release signed etchings at a fraction of the museum price. Imagine the beauty these signed originals will bring to your home. Guests will admire them, and no one will guess they only cost $5 each. See the difference? One talks about the product, the other talks about the reader. Victor Schwab's insight is clear. If you want people to act, you must first show them a compelling personal advantage. Not your story, not your greatness, the benefit to them. This was just a brief summary of Chapter 2 of How to Write a Good Advertisement by Victor Schwab. And there's so much more. If you want to sell better, write better, and persuade more powerfully, you better get this book. Click the link below to grab your copy and to discover all the classic marketing books that made history. If you like this video, you better subscribe for more timeless marketing wisdom. See you next time.